my plan is to the east of using the cover of this undulation here is to bring my guns up, and I could bring it up just far because I have a lot of guns I'm going to be bringing up, and if I could bring
Maybe you
them,
take out that first redoubt and I concentrate on the one more to the west.
well, to be honest with you, I think the linchpin is that one in the middle, and I think between your guns
But
and
only
my
one of us
guns,
can
if we
fire a
just
turn, you know
bombard
what
the
I mean?
crap out of it, if we just bombard the crap out of it, we will destroy that thing. It's just a matter
Yeah.
of time,
But we can
statistically,
only
right?
target it once, you know what I mean? Only one of us can target it.
Oh, well then let me set up a grand battery unless you have the chops
There
to
are no
send
grand
that.
batteries in this one. You can only do the doubles.
Yeah, the Allies don't have any leaders of special
Oh,
ability.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So the
we're
best you
limited
can
to
do is
doubles.
get, two stacks or two hexes of guns adjacent that
But
can
that's 18,
bombard
which is
stuff.
enough to get, a shot.
Yeah.
Well, then what we could do is we could just sweep the field. We could just sweep the field at all the adjacent hexes and allow our guys to come
See,
up
but that'll
willy-nilly
create an
and
interesting thing for him. Is he going to bring up more guns to make a bigger attack himself? Or is he generally going to pull back his men and just let those redoubts defend for themselves? If he doesn't defend the redoubts around it, then I think you're right. Then I think I should move my forces to fire to the left. But if he leaves them abandoned, I think or if he doesn't abandon them, let's concentrate our fire around the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get in our maximum range and limit our casualties till that happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Super.
Cool.
Well,
That's my
they
thoughts.
might attack you before that happens because they got the old guard moving forward. They've got all kinds of stuff. So we'll see what they decide to do.
Sure,
Yeah.
but if they come towards me, that takes away the Austrian movement problems.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yep.
If he wants to come out and fight me head on, I'm like, I think I win that fight.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's
Because I got
go
the
join
big
them.
guy. All right, super.
Up to the lobby.
Oh, here comes the rest of the group. So
Yep. Here we go. Yep. Stop sharing secret things. All right. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
Good. How are you?
I'm well. How was getting your daughter off to school?
We are in the midst of it right now. I'm at the UMass Hotel. They're upstairs asleep, and I'm got nothing better to do. So I thought I'd join my friends and play.
Okay. Yeah, I was surprised to see you online. So
Yes.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad
It was an emotionally good day.
Well, and do you just have the one child, or you have a couple of kids?
Yes, only one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you think anyone would want to have two kids with me? Come on. Have
Well,
you met me?
it reminds me of that skit from Monty Python's Meaning of Life when they have there's the Catholic family that's got kids, 1,000 kids, and then there's the Protestants that live across the street, and they're like, look at all those Catholics. Every time they have sex, they have a children, and the Protestant woman's like, well, that's the same for us. We've had sex twice, and we only have 2 children. But then he's like, but we could have sex more often than that.
Right now, TikTok.
If you end children at 1, you have plausible deniability for the rest of your life on
There you
whatever
go.
happened.
There you go. So, all right. Well, we're here. I think we.
I'm glad I'm not batting 1,000.
All right. Well, I think last we left, I think everyone had finished up the regroup. I hope that is correct. Is that correct?
I believe I finished, yes.
Okay.
so.
Cool. Then I guess we can start grabbing stuff from the cup. So it is French 5, followed by Austrian 1, followed by French 4. So 5, 1, and 4. Let's see. I think 4 is on my side of the map there. 5
zoom in.
is also there. So let's see.
I think
So
5 was. I think I
5
was
goes
first.
first.
I think
Yep.
French 5. Yes, I think French 5.
Good.
Where's the Austrian 1? And can it
Austrian
move
1
without
is
reference
going to
to the?
be, that's going to be Hesse-Homburg.
So they can probably go ahead and move, regardless of French 5 and 4.
Yeah, there's not a lot of overlap potentially there.
And Matt, you can probably move your French 4 regardless of French 5 because they're relatively close but not overlapping.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're a long ways off. All right, well, why don't we go ahead and start moving stuff around?
And Matt, don't forget, if you want to, you can throw some people to attack that disordered Austrian skirmisher south of the church. You can probably reach them with some guys in your MU. You could throw out assault if you want.
Okay, let me evaluate where I'm at.
For sure.
All right, we've got Grim Harbinger saying, looks like things are already kicking off on the western bank of the Weiseritz. That is correct. We're off to the races there.
Murat had orders to move out before breakfast.
There you go. And unlike Grouchy, he decided he was going to follow those orders.
Is it worth trying one more chit? See what we get?
Sure. You want to grab something?
Here it comes.
I have a question.
Allied
Sure.
4.
This Astro Cuirassiers, are they French or are they Austrian? These guys.
Oh, those are French.
Okay, good. Thank you. Just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to flip anything that I wasn't supposed to see.
We got Allied 4, which, where's that?
That's over on my side of the map, so I have to wait for the other guys to do their thing.
Okay.
So why don't you grab something and see if you can get something on the other side of the map?
French 14. That's Matt, I think. Matt, when you're done with your 4, you can move. Well, you got to wait for things to go through, but it'll be your light cav next.
Perfect. Thank you.
So there's still more space on the other side of the map. Let's try again. Allied 6. What's Allied 6?
That's me. Roth.
Sounds like you could get rolling.
Can cavalry charge into village?
Yes, but not through it.
Are they still in line since it's general order?
Yeah, they'll just be thirded.
Thirded? Okay. And village, I had to be in general order. So I have to turn them correctly. 1, 2, 4, 6.
You can also do skirmish in village if you're infantry or cav, light cav.
Hmm.
Also, if Cav starts in a village or general opportunity, it can't launch a charge out. Like, you can't do opportunity or reaction charge out of it.
I have to pay the movement point to move into the hex when I'm extending into hex, right?
Yes.
All right, so I don't think I could do that. 2, 4, 6, and then the formation change 7. I move an 8. Never mind. Never mind. Oh wait, no, I'm going across a bridge. Does that add anything? Probably.
Probably.
Bridge. Where's bridge? +2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I can't do that. All great plans for nothing.
I have a question regarding opportunity charges. Are the combat and everything else resolved before the other movement is done, or is other movement in the maneuver unit executed, and then the combat of the opportunity charge is resolved?
When opportunity charge happens, they are resolved immediately.
Okay. So that means then that potentially could a cavalry unit opportunity charge twice in the same movement phase?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's pretty nasty. In most of the other rules, they can only do it once. So,
They'll get tired from the first one, and then if they're disordered, they can't opportunity charge, that kind of thing. And then, but let's say they survive tired.
well, wouldn't
They
they be
could throw a second
disordered?
one.
Wouldn't they be disordered as a result of combat, since they engaged in combat?
Well, if they win and take the hex, yes.
Okay. If they don't win,
It could be a bounce, they'll be disordered. It could be if they hit something and route it, then they would only be tired and there would be no melee. So they wouldn't be disordered.
okay.
Quick question: can my disordered unit move into control? Because it's going to be OOC at the end of the turn. I got
Yes.
2 battalions.
Yeah, they can. If they're disordered, they can just move wherever they want to.
Okay.
If they move out of an enemy zone of control, they have to roll for morale, and sometimes they'll route away. But if they're just disordered, they can kind of go wherever they want.
Very good.
And then, of course, if you're disordered, you usually don't want to move adjacent to the enemy because then you can't recover. But that's, in rare situations you would.
I'm gonna roll the limber. Foot gun. Mother Russia. 2. 2, 3. Artillery 1. 2, 3. Oh my God, I actually need to leave some. Can I hit back real quick?
Mhm.
Well,
Somebody moved.
yeah.
It's okay.
So hit it
Okay.
again.
Okay, I'm back. And then somebody moved something after that.
Yeah, I
Thank
think.
you.
I hate,
I was
I
with
hate
you.
when that happens. I hate when that happens. Oh, darn it, I forgot to move one unit. Oh. Okay, I think that's it for the 22nd.
All
Not my
right.
favorite checkerboard.
Matt, I presume you've finished moving your little people.
Hey, that's really triggering. They're normal people. Yes, I moved my normal people for 4, and I'm going to do 14, but I hadn't started.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah, don't do
I'll
14 yet
mine.
because there's a few other shits there that move first.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do it. My guys aren't going to have any impact on you. If the chit drawer had come up slightly different, it might be a different story, but the
Hey,
French,
where's
Well,
the
I'll wait for the moment. So give me
Yeah.
the high signs when everybody thinks it's good.
cool.
I do have. I have one other question. One other question, if you don't mind.
Sure. What's that, Alex?
Just the 5th edition rules.
Yeah.
Here, my skirmisher who's in 2 hexes.
Yep.
If he is charged, can he retreat into either of these units behind it? Or
Yeah, he can. He should be able to retreat into whichever one he wants to.
okay, because in 5th edition we play that, and it may be just us that you have to that he can only retreat 1 hex if being charged by cavalry.
You only retreating into 1 hex.
In Regs 30, when charged by cavalry, when contacted, if you have an infantry unit formed unit behind you, you can move into it, through it, and beyond it. Your choice.
Even if it's only formed against one of the interior hexes, that's what.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
The other thing you can also do sometimes is form a rallying square. Like if you do that early enough, sometimes that's useful also.
Actually, French just form square. Interiors can just.
Yeah, they can just form square. It's the allies that form rallying square. But yeah, this came up when we were playing Mont Saint Jean. Your colleague
Yes.
had the misapprehension that you could only retreat into something that was adjacent to both hexes of the skirmish unit.
Yes,
and
that's the way we.
and yeah, and the rules are very clear. It says the unit is adjacent to general order terrain or whatever. It's not the hex that's being charged has to be adjacent to something. So, for example,
No,
yeah. So that's
I have no
a
problem. I have no
peculiarity
problem.
that you guys were playing with. We had to try
And
to
the
disabuse.
reason we play that way, just to let you know, is because the idea of magical movement. You know, the retreat was only supposed to be 1 hex. All of a sudden, you got one guy move 1 hex, and one guy move 2 hexes. It was just a logical extension of the way we play. But I'm not married to it.
Yeah, no, but I
wanted
mean,
to make sure I was doing it
these
properly.
guys can see the cavalry coming off from a long ways. The charge itself doesn't really start where they're like galloping at you until the last 50 yards practically. So
Exactly.
yeah, they can, these, if I were to start moving these guys up here, right, your skirmishers can see them coming. And so from the point of view of the game dynamics, we're saying, yeah, it's only when I become adjacent that you do that retreat. But in reality, these guys are, planning on bugging out well before that actually happens.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's only a game mechanic thing where you're waiting for them to come adjacent type of action.
I just wanted to make sure I was doing it properly because that's what I was planning on. I just didn't want to all of a sudden get caught into, oh no, you can't do that.
Yeah. No, you're fine. I wouldn't do that.
But if you want, Eric, I can argue it for a good hour and a half.
Well, I already went through that argument once before at Consim, so plus several hundred more. So as Rick and Mike can both testify, I don't think we want to repeat that anytime soon.
Bill is one of my best friends and one of
Yeah.
my oldest and dear. I love him to death, but his personality type, it's not that he likes to argue. He wants to get to the truth. We'll attack an issue 100 ways to get there.
Right.
And it can be exhausting. But that's just who he is. Take the good with the bad. I have a few dear friends, and he is one of them. So having said that, you're more than welcome to move number 4.
It's already done. Took no time at
Oh,
all.
did you? Oh,
Yep. I'm just that
you're
good.
not charging.
I'm not charging.
Where did they go? I didn't see where they went. I
They
saw them move.
they withdrew further back.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was looking at it, and I might as well tell you guys now. But if my chit had come up before, I was hoping it would show up at some point. I could get my cavalry here, and then the next turn I could have surrounded Napoleon and captured him.
If you got a good chit pull.
If I got the
both
good
turns.
chit pull, yeah. So
we saw
because so I was hoping that French 14 would go, and then those light cavalry would head over towards Chastel, which is kind of where I figured they were going to go, and then I could get my chit pull before Alex moved his infantry. Then I could be here, and then I could have pounced on Napoleon next turn. But oh well, the machinations of fate.
Yeah, Valin is under orders to go protect Napoleon by moving to the bluff there.
Yeah, hang on just a second, guys.
Matt, you hear that,
This is
right?
Eric.
14, chit 14
Yep.
is under orders to move south of Napoleon to.
Yes, I do.
Right outside of Dresde.
Yeah.
The stuff
Okay.
for the 2 boys, the saber stuff.
Now, 14 is just the first brigade,
So
right?
I'll have that on Wednesday.
That's right. It's 3 green chasseur units.
Good, thanks.
Okay, well, unless somebody's going to drive over to my house and pick it up, I don't have a matter transporter to send it to you. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
That sounds like an awfully weak
Text me
excuse.
when he gets to the All righty. Bye. Yes, somebody's here to pick up fencing equipment at practice, and I'm like, okay, I'm not there. Unless somebody can somehow collect it at my house. So maybe someone will come by. I might bug out at some point in time. Maybe I'll try to do it when Matt is off
Doing his chickens?
getting his
Sheep?
chickens, getting his sheep
Is it sheep?
fed.
That will happen in about 40 minutes.
Okay. All right. So is Allied 6 done?
That is correct.
Okay. So we're on to the reinforcement phase. I don't think we've got any reinforcements happening anywhere.
Can
currently.
French 14 like have move now?
Yeah. And then we've got French number 2.
That's my cavalry.
Okay. And then we've got French number 10.
That's my cavalry.
And then we've got French number 15.
My garrison infantry.
Oh, powerful force to worry about.
Sounds like a party on
And
the
then,
French.
last
French.
but
They
not
have the
least
best
is
red uniforms in the whole game.
Allied number 2. And that should wrap things up.
That went quick.
Yeah, because I was thinking if I get my cavalry there, then next turn we give every single command unit or every single maneuver unit to that formation. Because you can double up on them, can't you? In regs?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
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 That's
And
it's a
then,
bold move.
and then we
Unit.
would just hope that we would get the draw before the leader chit or something else, and then we could snatch up Napoleon.
Wouldn't that be
Matt,
exciting?
that's why you were supposed to move the artillery units underneath Napoleon, not off in the blue someplace. to prevent that, and so that Napoleon could help with the artillery fire. But we'll talk about that when we do our discussion. He went for the short range, which won't help.
It's you should have been in our Ligny game to see it happen. It's a
Same
deep
thing.
deep learning.
Yeah, and I was thinking at first before you moved your heavy cavalry that, oh, I need more stuff, but I'm like, hey, I could do it with these 2 units because the 1 unit is 13 increments, so I could move him up, put him in road column. He would then stretch out over 4 hexes, and I could then just tail him around Napoleon. And then the other guy comes up and he was an 8 increment, and I just put him in line in 2 hexes, and then he just swings the door shut. So, oh well, Napoleon escaped. That's all right. The Cossacks might catch him in 1814 in France. That's the next. That's the next time.
Look,
Game of
you don't wanna-
inches.
look. The next year is Napoleon's big learning curve, so you don't want to take that away.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Hey, Brendan,
next year is when
Brendan?
Napoleon actually starts
Yeah, shall
fighting
we
like
jump down to
Napoleon
8
again.
real quick, Robert?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really. Yeah.
You think Lutzen and Bautzen are his great return?
No. A lot of his battles in France in 1814 are brilliant. He's finally back to his.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know very little about those.
Oh yeah. No, some of his best stuff is there, but he doesn't have, enough troops to do anything with it. But he's got a number of really, as far as the maneuver and everything else, it's top notch. But unfortunately, it's too little, too late.
I guess I should be head down at French headquarters.
Aren't Bautzen and Lutzen shortly after this and before Leipzig?
No, Bautzen and Lutzen are, yes, they are before this. Yeah.
I think my Russians have tempted them to charge.
Is that so? How exciting.
Come out.
Look at that scene from Warriors.
Exactly. Warriors come out to play. I don't know. I enjoyed that movie when I was a kid.
Good movie.
It's definitely a bit edgy too, I thought. Like the whole lesbian gang and yeah, that one gay guy, the one guy that wasn't gay but was attracted to him. It's like before its time. What I want to know, were there actually gangs like that at that period of time?
What's the time period in question?
I don't know when it was. What do you think? It was early 70s, maybe?
I thought it was late 70s.
60s? Yeah.
Oh, so that's when the movie is set, or that's when the movie was made?
I want to say it was set either in the 60s or 70s, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought it was set in the 70s, but wasn't it made in like the early 80s?
I feel like it was.
The Warriors?
Yeah.
I think it's 70s.
When it was made, or when the period?
It was made. I think it was contemporary to its time.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah. So I mean, there's definitely street gangs. I mean, there's been street gangs going back thousands.
Yeah, but did
of
they have like
years.
the baseball guys and the rollerblading guys, or the skate guys?
I don't know. If you're watching Xanadu at the same time, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You mean that wasn't real?
I don't know.
Everybody's high.
Yep. Oh, well, I was hoping that we could have grabbed a quick victory, but it's not to be.
That would have been glorious.
It would have been. I'd looked at it, I'm like, oh, yeah. But when he moved his other guys there, I'm like, damn, I can't get where I need to be, and I don't have enough movement points in the next turn to get around. I could capture, Marmont, but that doesn't do me any good, right? Because they can just replace him with somebody else.
Don't you have to be able to occupy all 7 hexes?
Yeah, and I would have been able to do it. Because I would have had the cavalry unit in road column 1, 2, 3, 4 around Napoleon, and then another cavalry unit in 2 hexes of line, and then he swings the door shut and occupies the hex that Napoleon's in.
But when you swing it, don't you have to retain somebody in the hex?
Nope. Why would I? If I'm closing in on that,
I'm not saying why. I thought the rule was.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but it's like.
Yeah, I feel like you'd have to occupy all 7 hexes.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait, no, because you can. There's nothing in there but him, right?
Yeah.
So I think you'd have to.
I mean,
somehow.
How could he retreat through my unit that is swinging
the unit
the door
that
shut?
is in the 7th hex?
Yeah, it's swinging.
But that's where it goes into semantics, right?
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
which hex are you in?
And
are you
trust
in the
me,
hex that Napoleon's in, and now it's open?
Yeah,
I don't know.
There would be I'm sure there would be a semantics discussion at that point in time.
Because they're going to argue everything at that point.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like you would probably lose that fight.
Yeah, I don't know. It would have been fun just to scare the crap out of him. So.
Oh yeah. It'd been a good fight. Good argument. It's like, Oh no, I think you guys need to think about this during the week. Read the rules. Just imagine Napoleon's captured.
There you go.
I want you guys to reflect on that for a week. Oh, how about this? We'll roll D6. 1 to 3. Eric's right. 4, 5, 6.
There we go.
And if you get all the chip pulls and you win that die roll, you need to go buy a lottery ticket.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, and it was the sort of thing that's just like, depending on where things came up, maybe you could pull it off, maybe not. So.
Well, I think, and I still forget it too, and I already did it in this game. I think people forget just how far cavalry can move and charge.
Oh yeah. Well, and I was thinking about it if he had stacked Napoleon with some of the artillery, I could have gotten up and I couldn't have charged him this turn because they have the rule with this where you've got to, when you're coming out of general order, you have to pay to change formation.
Attract all the line too.
Yeah. But like I can't remember with 5th edition if we were doing that or not. I know with Premier you don't. You just come out of
I don't think
order.
we did that with 5th edition.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So that's why I'm like, but then again, you're not charging at the end.
Oh wait, no, 5th edition, if you come out of general order, you do pay for coming out. You don't pay for going in.
Yeah. Well, you're paying for it by how you're moving.
The new cost of the train.
Yeah.
So French 10 is done.
All right, cool. Is there any other French stuff left? I don't even know where on the heck the map we are at this point.
French
10 is done. Is French 15 done?
Yes.
Okay, and French 14 is done. Okay. All right. We are officially done then.
Data analysis shows too many variables.
Okay, I've got to go hand somebody a bunch of fencing equipment. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
We could start the fire phase.
That'll be quick.
Yeah.
How many shots we got? 3? 4?
Just a few. There's long distance cannon shots here and there.
Nice.
Somebody's Austrian battery in Plauen may have a couple targets.
Yeah, I think he's got one. think that's Erica.
Is that Eric? Okay, we'll come back to it. Do we want to go east to west? Let's go east to west. Rick, do you have any artillery targets?
I do not. I dream above it.
Yep. Mike, I don't think you do. How about Michael? You had some Prussian guns unlimbered in places.
No, they have no shot.
Redoubt 3 has a shot at some Austrians. It's going to shoot this unit here, and it's got some ricochets. It goes out to like
Is it just gonna hit 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh no, it's gonna hit the second one too, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, it's got long range.
So it's got 1-to-1 on the green cavalry. It missed.
What?
No,
It's got a bunch of pluses. Does it?
No, it's spread in 2 hexes. Now it's got the 2nd Battalion of 60th. That's a hit. Tag that guy. And then
what if he's in the sunken road thing?
66 still a hit.
I mean, is he even subject to being hit? I mean, does it pass over?
Yeah, it's what's the fire defense of sunken road? This isn't like, squad leader where they duck down, or Panzer Blitz where you could run through the gullies.
Fire defense.
I think it's almost the same as clear. It's more a movement effect than a fire effect.
It may be in the special rules.
Yeah. I'll try
I
the
feel
next.
like if it was there, it'd be a +2 or something. But I don't know.
It's a hit on this guy here as well. That was that one. I think this other redoubt has a shot at a cav unit as well. Maybe not. Out of range. No targets. Oh well. Okay. That was that. Maybe it's Eric's cannon and plowing. Mitch, do you want to take the shot for the Austrians there? And we'll just keep them rolling.
Which shot do I have?
There's a battery, Austrian battery at the very north end of Plauen village. It has all kinds of targets at long range.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll fire straight ahead.
So that'll get you 2 targets, one with a ricochet.
Do me a favor and use just let me know ping which target.
All right, I have returned.
Ooh.
What are we doing?
Mitch was shooting for your Plauen battery, which had a ricochet shot. Any luck, Mitch?
No, 43-36. I don't think so.
But he had a good shot right up the pipe from Plauen.
Oh. Well, it doesn't
There
count,
might be
so I'm going to roll again.
And then there's Matt, did you want to try to assault that disordered unit in the village or just fire at it?
Is there an assault marker?
There's no assault marker. Is Matt here? Matt is. So he's firing. Right?
Did we lose Matt?
He might have gone out
be
to
cheap.
Yep.
I think he's assaulting
I'm
it.
sorry.
I think he's assaulting it because he's got a number 4 on as a label tag on the unit. If you guys see there,
There you
he's
go.
got like a number 4, so that's like the hexes he started from, I guess.
There we go. There we go.
So
Those actually are the-
where did the guy start? Because it's not
here.
from where, it's not his distance from that unit. It would be his distance from that unit.
That would be a 3 then.
Okay.
Okay, so let me do this. Change the label. So that should become a nothing. And then this should become a 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so with this one, it's the distance to the closest unit, not necessarily the one that you're assaulting.
Target.
That sounds unexpected, but good.
Well, I mean, if you think about it,
They're worried
It's-
about the guys
yeah.
that are closer, so they're charging in.
yeah.
So then you're going to roll to close with some type of morale modifier for the 3 hex range.
Oh, are we all done with all the firing everywhere on the map?
Well, I've
Yeah.
got fire here, right?
th-
This is my artillery.
they're not
Isn't it?
unlimbered.
They're limbered up still.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. So the first thing I do next turn is unlimber those guys to attack
In
the.
the regroup phase. Yep.
Fine, good. Okay, so
So you're going to roll to close on your assault.
all right. So let me give you that.
Hold on. What's the
And
modifier?
you're going to be disordered.
14 is equal to 2.
Now the defender will roll to stand.
And I probably do. Yep.
All right. So now you're going to roll a single die for odds shift.
A 6. So only the
Two
defender
columns?
rolls for the
Oh,
odd
sorry.
shift. Yeah.
So 2 shifts.
Yeah, so 2 shifts. And then we're firing at our printed value doubled, so that's going to be 12. 12 to
Yeah, and you're disordered, right? So it's
oh yeah, so
back to
just the
6.
printed value. Okay.
Yep.
So and the fire defense of a disordered unit in the village is 12. So it's a 1 to 2 shot. No pluses, no minuses. That's a miss. And then I'm sure Matt's going to be the same. Well, he's going to be halved. So his fire value is probably
3 or 4.
yeah.
Matt, what's your printed firepower on that battalion?
I'm getting that. Hold on just a second.
Should be 8.
It should be, but it might not be.
I think it's 42.
It's 6.
That's 6.
It's
Yeah,
crap.
so it's going to be 3,
Like
so
six.
3 to 12, so it's a 1 to 4, so they can't fire.
So now it's a melee attack.
Yep.
So each side counts up its melee factors,
So I've got 5, and
and both
That's
are
right.
halved.
right.
Or you
So
can
we
just
just go
ignore
with
the
the
halves.
straight. Just ignore the halved part.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've got
What?
5, and you've got
I-
what?
Me too.
I have a question.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yep.
They're disordered, so they shouldn't be in interior formation.
They're
should
not
be disordered.
interior. They're
Oh,
not
okay.
interior.
I just see
They're
them
just
up-
they're
I see
just
them
I
up-
just turned the counter upside down so we could see
Oh,
what's
okay.
going on here.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the base odds are 4 to 1, and it's 2 shifts down for the nice dice roll there.
So he's got
So
a
2 to 1.
value of 20?
22.
22. Okay. All right. So yeah, so 4 to 1.
That too is important to me.
All right, and it's a 34 is our result, and we are at 1, 2. So that is a blank.
Whoa.
So now that's reserve commitment phase for round 2. So Matt, if you have any units that are outside of enemy zone of control and within 2 hexes, they can roll a morale check to come and join the fight. And you actually have several of these, which is very good.
I'd like to do that.
So
So
like your
I
3rd
stack-
Battalion, 56. Mm-hmm.
Well, I could really do either one, this one or this one.
You should do both. You should do all of them. And this guy can join as well here.
Yes.
And they
Okay.
all should join. They should all try.
All right, so let's do it. So let's start with this guy. So morale on him, and I think that he is a, I don't know what he is.
Just roll the dice.
16.
So he
He's
just,
in. He
just
goes.
passes.
He actually can't reach because he'd have to spend more. He's an engineer, not a regular infantry, so he can't cross the stream and get. You have to spend your half movement or less to get there, so he can't make that. So he's out.
Okay. All right. So I won't worry about him. But this
Nope.
guy, right? So I'm gonna
Yep.
roll him.
Yep.
60.
So he
he's-
can jump into the stack if he can. Maybe he can't stack there. Might be overstacked.
No, you've
Overstacked.
got only 15. You've,
Okay, cool.
I mean, I think
Minus
the stacking in the village is, oh, it's 12 increments. So no, he can't.
Oh, okay.
He
He
can't
can't.
go there?
He can't overstack, and you can only go 2 hexes, so
Yep.
you can't connect. So that leaves this guy.
Okay. So he can go here.
And he's
That's
got to
right.
pass his check. So go ahead and have him roll first.
You should.
32.
He
Okay,
passed.
that's enough.
This guy, let me just put this back where he was. He was aimed like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's a good example of why these checkerboard formations are so useful, because they have multiple units a little bit back in the midfield. And when something like this happens, there's always somebody in range who can hustle in and jump on the melees. So those checkerboards with a little bit of depth are really useful that way.
So do I put an assault marker on him with 2?
No, because his morale check that counted as the roll to close, so he's just in. And then the other guy who did you delete him? Yep. And then the other guy who was here has to roll to close again with no distance modifier.
But a -3 for the thing.
Yep. So he passed. And then the defender rolls to stand. Actually, the defender rolls first in this case. Yep.
Right, and I would have a negative modifier because I'm being attacked from 2 hexes. So that's a
-3 for that. Yeah.
-3 and a -3 for being disordered. So -6
Yep.
altogether. Oh, with a
Nope.
roll like that, you can't go wrong. So
That's
he's
not good.
no,
Who
it's
is
this?
a perfectly good. It's a perfectly
him,
good
it's ex-
result.
Who is this Cajun burger?
That's me. I'm Cajun Burger.
I want to see it on your driver's license.
Instead of
And it's not a
Schwartzberg,
stop and ID state.
I'm Cajun Burger. All right, so he's going to take at least 1 loss, right?
Well, there's no zone of control in that hex.
Oh,
So he doesn't take a loss for leaving.
Okay.
He just moves.
so
No.
his path of retreat has got to be, I mean, he's got to kind of like loop around this way, I would imagine, and try to get towards.
First hex is here,
Why would that be the first hex?
because that will be 2 hexes away from nearest enemy.
Because that one's adjacent
Why
to
wouldn't be? Why wouldn't I go there?
That's the range of 1. You have to try to increase the distance if you can.
Okay, but then I can't go over the same hex twice,
That's right.
right? And I can't be retreating towards other guys, right?
You
So
can.
If you end up unable to increase the distance, you can choose any hex at all.
So you could go here and then here into this one.
all right, and then I would go here and here or something. I'm trying to figure out how I get out.
All of
through
those are
this.
possible. Your first hex has to be here.
Okay.
And after that, okay, so there you are.
All right. So there's
Now
one.
you have to get to range of 3. Your range is now 2 from any unit. Now you try to get to a range of 3 if you can. If you can't, you can go anywhere.
Yeah, I can't. So the next nearest one would be this one, right? Because then.
But it doesn't have to be the next nearest. You could go here if you wish, or here.
That
up to
brings
you.
him, even though that brings him closer. So you
Doesn't
just
matter.
abandon the idea of going farther at that point.
That's right. You can go to any hex at all. Your choice.
All right. So if I go here, then what happens for my next one? Then I have
Well,
to
when
go
you
here?
then you would have to go. That's right. Yes. Yep.
All right. So it's just a big, weird, zigzaggy kind of thing from the looks of it.
Yep.
Okay.
Or you could go straight into the swamp, and pretty soon you'll stop because you'll run out of movement.
Yeah. So I can go into the swamp, I guess. So
Yeah,
going
sure.
across the thing is, I mean, because otherwise, if I go here, I still have to go across the swamp, right?
Yes.
Stream is +1 and swamp is.
If I go here and then I move, do I lose an increment? Is this guy exerting a zone of influence?
Yes.
Okay.
How many movement points have you just spent so far?
I've spent one just moving there, right? And then if I don't know what this other stuff is, the marsh. or
Be
the
careful
thicket-
about running out of
the thicket is
hexes to move
2,
into and
3.
movement points left.
Right.
Yeah,
Marsh
Marsh
is
is
3.
2.
See?
Right. So this would have been 1. This is 4 movement points to go there, and then it would
Yep.
be 8 movement points to go there.
7 maybe.
No, because the thicket, it's only
It's a thicket.
is 2, and going across the stream is +1. So it's 1, and then this is going to be 2, 3, so that's up to 4, and then this is going to be another 3, so that's 7, right? And then from there, I would go. Well, this guy's
Back
1,
into
2 away, 1, 2.
Your choice now.
Yeah. So
You
then
can
I
go
guess
to
I
the
would
leader.
go
You
where
force
the
the leader
leader
move.
is, right? Because the leader doesn't do anything. So the leader's now
He's
got
gotta
to
move his
got to
leader.
go to the nearest unit. So the
Combat
nearest
unit,
unit
nearest
is
combat unit.
yeah. So that's the guy that's disordered is where your leader's going to go.
Shoot where you want him to.
Yeah. Okay, and then so that's 8 movement points, right? And then
When you route, how many movement points do you have? Because your
I've
base
got-
movement is just
yeah, I've got 50% more, so I have 12 movement points altogether.
gotcha.
So
11.
My cavalry, we'll have a party.
no, I've got 12 because my guy's got a
We got
movement of 8. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
No,
So
I
I've
got cavalry place. Come close. Come where I can see you, little girl.
That is a very disturbing comment.
indeed.
It's just straight out of Little Red Riding Hood, which is not disturbing at all, right?
All right. So now where would I go? So that's 8 movement points. I guess what? 9, 10, 11, 12?
Yeah, that works fine. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that there's much else I can do.
Just bouncing leaders all over the place.
Yeah. Okay. And that concludes that little adventure. Now, does this chap
Now, I-
have
Matt,
to
you should
advance into
probably
combat?
move. Matt, you should probably put Chastel onto the infantry battalion. It'll put him in better range of his own sub commanders. Oh, I take it back. I don't know what I'm talking about. I read it wrong. Sorry.
Because he's sitting right on top of his command.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no, forget that.
So, do I take the hex?
Yes, with both units.
Oh, both units have to be.
Yeah, so they both
Well, I
go
can't.
in and you're overstacked. So you'll have to displace and make a morale check.
All right.
Or you make a
So-
morale check and then you
So-
displace.
All right. So I'm going to take a morale check here first.
Yep.
You take it for the stacked top unit roll, so it makes it.
Okay. So there he is.
Okay.
Right. And he's disordered, but he rolled a 44. So he should be okay, right?
Yeah, you'll have a -6 altogether. So you'll have a -3 for being disordered and then another -3 for being stacked without a leader.
Comes to 34. So it's still over 25.
No, you're still fine. Yeah. I mean, you don't have Austrian troops there, so you should pass easy.
Okay. So the assault marker is going to go away. And then this guy's going to stay where he is because he's going to go into here and then he's going to displace back.
That's fine.
He's going to but he can't displace next to an enemy unit. He displaces as if he were routing. So that's good. Yep.
So there.
Right. And now this
And the
guy's
8/7's disordered. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Eric.
yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is this guy disordered or not?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't melee, so he's not disordered.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. because you ran.
Yep.
So I have a
Go ahead.
question.
Sure.
Disorder troops, they have a zone of control.
Yes.
Yeah. And they, in 5th edition, in all of them, they have a zone of control.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's not anything unique to regs. That's the what you,
Well, that was exciting.
if you are routed, you don't have a zone of control. But
Yeah, that was
everybody-
nice.
Yeah.
It was cool. You had those a bunch of different reserve options, and they helped out, and you won the fight. Good job.
So now he's just got the church.
Yep.
That's right. Yep.
Oh, I should have fired as well from the church, unless you guys have rolled for me
Added into
firing.
it.
Did you guys fire?
We figured you
No,
didn't
we
have
did not.
enough to. What's your firepower?
My firepower is 8, I think.
Thirded.
No, it's not thirded. I fire out, since I'm not in square, I fire out 3, and it's regular printed value.
Cool. And then it's
So
halved.
you
Is
added
it
into
halved
the
for
saltation?
opportunity fire?
It's not opportunity fire. This would have been like, I could have fired on his guy that was here. Remember this guy that
For
was
sure.
assaulting?
Yeah, for sure. For
So
sure.
it would have been it's a 1 to 2 shot. Hey, that's good enough for a hit. So this guy would have taken a hit.
Are those rifles?
No, but I rolled a 65 on 1 to 2.
No. The reason I asked that they asked because I wanted to know if they get -6 on morale check.
Oh, no. The only ones that have got the rifles are the Jaegers, at least among the Austrians. So make them round
That was
check,
my
Matt.
question.
Take another morale check.
Yep, for the fire. I don't know what's his morale.
I don't think he's going to make it. 22 is not going to do it. He's just
Nope. So he's disordered. Does he come? Does he
Nope.
become?
So he routes.
he routes.
So actually,
did-
I mean, that whole assault wouldn't have actually happened, because he would have been disordered from the fire, and then he would have been disordered for the with his
You have never
previous
gone
check.
in.
So it never would have happened, but it's already happened. So he just routes and runs away.
I'm sorry about that, guys. Not intentional, but I don't think we should go back that far.
No, and that's why I'm saying, we've already went through the whole process of the assault.
And so I got to route 12. No, I got to route more than that. I've got to route.
No, he's got a
No,
movement
no,
of 7, so he's going to go back 11. Right?
11.
Yeah.
1.5. It's 1.5.
Okay, so there's 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Nope. You gotta increase your distance from the nearest unit.
5,
Mhm.
6, 7, 8.
You got to pull that back. Get here.
Yeah.
He's got to get to 4. This remains 3.
Oh,
1,
Well,
2, 3. So you got to route through this guy or this guy.
so then that has to take a disorder check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll this guy. Did that go? There we go.
So
Oh, and he routes.
no, he's just
No,
disordered.
he disorders. He's just disorders.
Only disordered. Just a
So
flesh
Eric,
wound.
just so I know in the future.
Yep.
So that unit that was assaulting your unit, would you have combined with the unit being assaulted plus the square in quotes
Nope,
to shoot one shot, or are they separate shots?
it's
at the
separate
same
shots.
unit?
So during the fire phase, the guy that's in the church would have
Shoot.
taken his shot, and then during
then
the
the
assault
assault phase, you
phase,
Okay.
yeah, the other guy would have.
It would have never. The assault phase would have never happened.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you.
All right. So there I am.
So now it's the disorder recovery phase. Everybody who's disordered gets morale checks to try to recover.
That aren't adjacent.
If you're not adjacent to an enemy unit.
Yep.
So we all just do it on our own?
Yep.
just ping your guys who are disordering. That way we can follow along.
And I think it's only really over on Matt's side of the board here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units that are.
Up.
disordered.
I keep doing that.
I like that.
Hey, man.
That's one way for us to win. The French just automatically delete their own
I'm
units.
not late. Right? Okay. I lost
Stop.
the unit, guys.
Stop with the rewinding, please.
All right. Well, I've lost something.
Okay, what unit was deleted? You have to replace the unit.
You can back it up again one more time, but just tell me if you're going to be doing it.
I'm going to back up one more time. No, it's too late. Too much stuff was going on. Sorry about
No,
that.
just back it up.
Beep, beep, beep.
Does it
Did
only?
you get it?
Does it? No, it hasn't come back yet.
No, it still
No.
doesn't come back.
Keep
You know what
going,
the
just
unit
move
was?
it back. Come on.
It is. I do not. It's not on the log, I think. That's where I rolled.
Just hit it till your unit comes back.
All right, guys, I'm sorry.
Just get on with it.
There we go.
There it
That's
is.
it.
Voila.
Thank you, guys. So sorry. So this guy did
So you have to.
lose.
Right. So a 36 is going to be a 33, and so he should have passed. So that's good. You can remove that.
So this guy is now rolling.
And
That
he's
did
going
not.
to stay disordered.
And this guy is gonna roll.
You should be fine.
Fine.
Unless he's Austrian, in which
Matt,
case that's still
Matt.
questionable.
Yes.
Matt, in the future, when you're removing counters like disorder, move the counter off your unit first and then delete it. Don't
I
delete it
actually
on top of your counter.
I think
Because
that's
that's how you delete counters.
already started doing that. So about 4 seconds
that-
ago, I'm just
It happens
Just-
all the time. Happens all the time. You're not alone. So just it's easier to
what
move
about
the disorder.
what about
When we're
route?
done with disorders, now it's route. So routed units that are 15 hexes away from the enemy can try to rally.
Okay.
But routed units that, or if they have a leader, if they're closer. But if they don't have a leader and they're less than 15, they keep routing until they get 15 away. So that guy who's routing up towards the river has got to keep going. He
Do
routes
they
again.
move their full movement point, or once they're at 15, they stop?
Once they're at 15, they change direction and head to the nearest cover, like
In
woods
order.
or buildings, like squad
Okay.
leader.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
they
I think
hope
that's
that
all my
there's a machine gun there. Machine gun.
In
net.
precincts.
SIP unit. Come on.
This is one of the things that drives me crazy about rules 30. Oh, 15 hexes. Like the guy's got a laser rangefinder. Oh, I'm at 14 hexes. Gotta go one more.
Well, those laser rangefinders are cool, though. It would be nice if you did have one.
So I think the Austrians had a couple of routing
I've already
units
moved
that may
them.
need to keep. Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's the French guy up by the river that needs to keep routing.
That's you,
He
Matt.
needs to
That's-
keep running. He already routed forever. Okay,
He routes
so-
again, 1.5 movement.
Oh,
factor.
you
Right,
have
so
not-
you're going to send him back.
you have not
You're going to send him
seen-
back to the east. Send him towards Freiheit or Friedrich, that suburb outside.
He can't go that way. He has to move northwest.
You have to go to prime
Gotta go to the Presnitz.
Why would he go there?
because it's 15.
No choice.
So why can't
Gotta
he
move
go
away.
the other way? Oh, because of this guy? Because of the guy that's
Yeah.
in the church?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he'd head back towards his depot.
So I
That's
got,
not
I
a
got-
factor in Regs 30.
Wow.
I got 800 guys who are scared of 2 guys in a church a mile away. Literally.
A tower with a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
I know.
You guys were talking about ASL. This is it.
So you're going to route a couple more, and then you go to the nearest village. It'll be Priestnitz. So there you go.
Well, that's my 15. So that's
Yep.
perfect.
Yeah, there you go. Cool.
I ordered him there. I wanted him to take that town, so you guys all can stop laughing at me now.
Matt, on our battle plan, there's an arrow for your guys to sweep to the far northwest corner. You've just achieved it.
He's my avant-garde.
There you go.
All right. Is that it for the turn?
And then the goats await.
I think so.
So we can hit move, then move the clock.
Yep.
Moved is on, and clock is being changed.
So it is now the 6 a.m. turn. Is that correct?
I believe so. I'm moving it right now. 6 a.m.
Okay. Such excitement. All right. Well, I guess now at this... Yeah. Cool. We'll see you when you get back. All right. I guess then we need to plot and plan our allocation of maneuver units and all that good stuff.
For sure.
Okay. See you gentlemen down in Coalition HQ.
All right.
All right. Is the gang all here?
Yes.
Hooray. All right. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I need 1 MU.
Okay. You've got it. Take Moo number 1 again.
Okay.
Same thing with me. One mu for Kleist.
Okay. So that's 2 of our moos. 2 of our 7 moos. How are things out in your neck of the woods, Rick?
I think I'm still.
Can Mirodorovich do anything yet? Are people within range, or they're still kedging?
Mirodorovich.
I see him. He's got an active tag on. So Kleist is active. Mirodorovich is active.
Yeah, and he's in charge. Where's my freaking org chart?
So Mirodorovich is basically in charge of the reserve, which is all that beautiful cavalry, a lot of guns, lots of grenadiers. And they're just like completely bugging out. And they're bringing everything over to the western side of the map. That's hilarious.
Isn't that how you win? By taking that side of the map?
Yeah, but I mean, they could do it with 1 corps. They're sending everything humanly possible over there. So, yeah, I'm like, okay, go ahead, squash the gnat with the sledgehammer.
So is he, Mirodorovich, also Corps commander of the Reserve Cavalry Corps?
So everything that's reserve,
Galitzin?
everything
He's in
that's
charge.
reserve he's in charge of. So that's an
Alright,
entire
well,
wing, right? So everything, the infantry and the cavalry, if the guys are within range of him, he can
Within
activate
6
the
of
whole
him,
thing.
right?
Yep, within 6. So if the various brigade
Galitzin.
commanders are there.
Well, to just not to split hairs, but there are some units designated as reserve that are under Kleist. Just to be clear, Rick, right?
Right. So that's the reserve artillery of the Prussian Corps, right? Those are different guys. Yeah. And you've got some Royal Prussian Reserve Cavalry, right? So all of those guys should be moving to sync up with Kleist.
Yeah, and there's some Prussian guard that are under Milidro.
Yes, yeah. The reserve includes, yeah, and so those guys should stay with Mirodorovich because
Yeah.
they're all part of that guard, that grenadier group.
Yeah. Hey, Mitch, if it's all right with you, I want to bring a brigade up on that plateau, right in just north of your number 3.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm running into like a super constriction of space at this point.
Oh, I'm gonna move to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, I think all my guys are still moving towards their leaders.
Okay, so do you need any maneuver units?
I just can't find Galitzin.
Blitzen's right
well,
here.
I mean, oh, where?
Right here.
Oh, so he's close.
Yeah. By the way, since you got eyes right there, you good if we move Barclay right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll just move him first, and then I'll move the appropriate guys to activate over to that guy.
Yeah, you guys just work on making sure that you are.
How soon do you want to, will you be capable of starting to move into the garden?
Well, I mean, I can stay where I'm at now, and then have all the infantry and cavalry move up, and then.
So, Mitch,
go
where are you? Who are you activating?
So I've got 1 and 5, if that's all right. I want to get these. I want to get these cavalry out of here.
Okay, so those guys are part of Liechtenstein's division, right? So they're not the same as the guys that are part of Hesse-Homburg, right? So Hesse-Homburg is over here. He's got the yellow jacket, and he can activate three divisions within his command range. Right? So you would be using him to activate, who is this? Colorado, and
I want to activate this guy. This is the guy I want to activate. So whatever I got to do to get him activated.
So where are his troops?
Well, wait, maybe I'm out of my mind.
Yeah, I mean his troops are way back here, kedging up towards him.
Oh, okay, so I'm all right there. Okay, so
right.
I take that
so
back.
He can't do anything. Yeah. So
okay.
So the one that you would do here for Hesse-Homburg is, Colorado, and then you've got the Chastel or Chastler, who's got the Grenadiers. And then who else? You got some heavy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got these heavy cavalry. Yeah, so those would be the ones that you could use something with.
So I still want to keep this one here, and I got to move these cavalry back.
Yeah. So those guys they're part of Liechtenstein, right? So Liechtenstein is so that's Hardegg. He's one of them. Looks like Liechtenstein is there. Yep. So yeah. So then when he activates, he's going to activate this group of that light brigade, and then that light brigade. And so then they'll all go when he goes. So that's 2 command points for you. All right.
Okay.
All right. And then
I'll take him and I'll pull him back so that he pulls some of his troops back a little bit.
Yeah, it depends on what you want to do. I mean, if we're going to attack and take the.
Yeah, but I'm going to do the long range bombardment for a while.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. He's like redeploying I mean, he's got some stuff that's still sitting there, but he's pulled back the bulk of his artillery, which would have made for a nice battery. But and then it looks like he's sending the young guard over that way. Yeah, it looks like the young guard is all kedging off towards that side of the map. Or to like
Yeah, I mean, if
defend
you want
readout
to
number
fight me, I'm all
readout
for
number
that.
3. Yeah.
Yep. But I'm gonna support Michael, and I'm gonna take out this redoubt here. Is my plan that way.
Okay, that's fine. You guys work on that. That's your little task. So Schwarzenberg is over here, right? And so you've got to keep Hesse Homburg within 10 of Schwarzenberg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So right now, he's exactly 10 away, right? So you can move your guys up a little bit. This Austrians kind of move them up. And then if you're going to set up batteries, here in this zone, you can do that. It looks like you've got somebody else. Yeah, Bianchi is kedging up from the back. So yeah, sure, that's exciting. Okay, so
Where's our overall commander, dude?
Barclay.
Barclay? Yeah,
Barclay's right here.
right there.
Yeah, and we're gonna move him right there.
So Wittenstein is now active then, right?
Yep, you can put an active marker on him. And so then you guys need to kind of coordinate where you're gonna put him.
Yeah, I already said it.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta zoom in. I can't read this shit anymore.
Yeah, Wittgenstein is super active. He's literally having tea with Barclay. And don't forget to activate Galitzin.
Galitzin.
Hey, he's right here.
No, but
Yeah, he's not in the hex,
Galitzin, is, as long as Miradorovich is active, Galitzin is, because he's part of that wing.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need to be separately activated. So it's
Yeah,
only
he's just part of the wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we basically have like 4 wings.
And so you have to be within 6 or 10 of a wing commander.
You've got to be within 6 of the wing commander, and the wing commander's got to be within 10 of the army commander.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So you guys can use Barclay, like if you're kind of think about moving Barclay up between Strelin and Gruna. Basically he's back behind the lines, sending out command to Kleist, who's on, the sort of the west side of Strelin, and your guys who are kind of massing there around Gruna, and then as you start moving up towards those readouts and the suburbs, then you come forward and have some fun.
Yep. I am going to I just need one for Roth again, I guess.
What is Roth doing? The Roth of Khan.
He's
starting
going
to
to
move
continue
forward?
to move forward slightly,
Cool.
tempting the cavalry to come out.
They won't.
I know.
Yeah. But you roll up.
I'm going to move my gun up there.
Start shooting at
I'm
him.
going to shoot him at long range. I don't care.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he's just out of my range.
Yep, just keep on rolling. Oh.
Wake up.
All right. So
I know I'm falling asleep too. It's tiring for some reason.
Okay, so
So
Michael's
Rick, are you
got
gonna be able
one.
to wait?
So Michael has
Rick,
one.
Yeah.
Rick's got one. Mitch has got 2, so we got 4. That leaves 3 left. I could use those if you got them handy.
I'm gonna
go
be
for it.
hedging probably one more turn this turn, so
Okay.
and then we'll start deploying out and advancing.
Okay, good.
Are
I
you gonna
should
put
be
anybody
in
in the garden?
some sort of position by then.
Rick, are you gonna be able to get anybody in the garden? Because I'm gonna put a unit on this bridge intersection right here.
I'm not getting that close because I don't be shot at from that gun yet. I'm probably gonna be just on the garden edge.
Okay.
So like, where is it? I'll probably be like right in here with my leaders. So that's where I'll start deploying next turn.
Okay. All right, because I'm gonna stay just outside of his gun range by 1, and see what he does with the young guard, and then ideally search forward next turn.
Well, I mean, he's 14 hexes from that guy, right?
For me, it's going to be redoubt number 3 because he can't shoot through his guys.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, he can't shoot over those guys that are in front of him right
No.
now? Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, keep me honest, unless there's some special rule in Dresde where you can shoot over friendly players or friendly units.
If you were using a different rule set, you could.
Yeah.
And I assume he's moving all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he'll probably be able to shoot you next turn.
Oh, yeah.
Or this
And that's-
turn, depending on what he moves, right? It's going to come
probably
after.
won't. From redoubt number 3, he certainly won't have range, but I mean, if he does, he does.
Yeah. I was thinking redoubt 2. If you're coming up to that bridge, that's all.
Hey, if he wants to take the shot by
Yeah,
moving his guys, that means he's pulled back even further. That's fine.
Exactly. All those units show me their flanks. It just makes me sad that I can't hit them. The rears, teasing me.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Starkenfels. He's one outside of command radius for Von Roller.
Wait, well, hold on. Before you start rolling, are we giving the rest to our boy on the left flank there?
I've already taken them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think we should.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Any hesitation, you jump on it. I love it.
Yeah. You snooze, you lose.
And I definitely don't make it. All right.
All right, and then I'm going to roll for Schneller. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, nope, no dice for Schneller.
Or fast.
He is not fast. Schneller is sehr langsam.
So, just to be clear, I'm looking at the back of the Dresden book.
Yep.
Reserve Cavalry Corps, Galitzin.
Yep.
He has a bunch of units reporting to him, and those units have to be within 3 or 6 of him.
They've got to be within 6
Those
of
divisions.
Galitzin Reserve. Prussian Reserve, Mirodorovich. Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah, so maybe, because, Reserve
He's a corps
Cavalry
commander, so
Corps.
it should be 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then do I need to move him to activate him? Because I think how I read it is he needs to get to Barclay, so that corps is now active, and Mirodovich is in charge of all that infantry and the artillery. But I don't know if that's correct.
Let me me see here. Because I had read through. I mean, looking at it, yeah, you're right. I mean, it is. I know with the things from what I had read, the Allies can activate the largest maneuver unit they can create is
Is it a wing?
a wing, yeah. So you've got the Prussian core. Everything that's in the Prussian core, I think, is considered because
Well, they call out wings, right?
no, yeah, but they're called a core, but they're not really a core because half of the stuff is gone because it's been sent off to somewhere else. So, from what I had remember reading, command. Okay, so 6 coalition. Command points for Schwarzenberg, Hesse-Homburg, Geilau, Kleinau, who's not there yet, Kleist, Wittgenstein, Miradorovich, and Barclay. The largest move the coalition may create is a wing. Allied cores / wings.
Okay.
So it says perusing the Allied organizational chart. Oh, what happened? I brought it up and now it's disappeared. Fiddlesticks. Okay.
Well, on page 5 of the rules, 13 talks about allied cores and wings.
Right. So basically what they're talking about there is, here we go. Note, several cores are mentioned, yet with the exception of Kleist, Geilau, and Kleinau, the organizations do not look like cores. That is because they are not. Several significant portions of the Russian army are off map, with Prince Eugene of Württemberg and General Osterman Tolstoy fighting Vendôme and the French First Corps. Unfortunately, these detachments are not dispatched with corps integrity in mind. A division here, a division there, sent as pleas for help were received at headquarters. Thus, Winningston and Mirdovich have the remaining bits of several corps each, which they'll treat as a core for the purpose of these rules, but they're really wings. So consider, yeah, Hesse-Homburg's force is an anomaly. It's really a small army of divisions. It may not form a corps-sized move.
Yeah, that's one interesting.
Right. Allied player, of course, may distribute his command points. So based on what it's saying here, Wittgenstein and Miradorovich, they basically, their formations are a wing.
Yeah, same with Kleist.
And same with Kleist. Yeah.
Yeah. So Galitzin is on.
Yeah. So Galitzin
he's then activated.
is. Yep.
Yeah, because he's under the command of Miradorovich. And you've activated or you will be activating Miradorovich. Therefore, if you give Miradorovich a mu, Galitzin is active under the mu.
Right.
Okay.
So another way to look at it, Rick, is if you pull up the what do you call that? The Allied Army. If you pull up the Allied Army on screen, it basically shows that Miradorovich is the wing commander. Then you get left wing as Kleist, right wing as Wittgenstein.
Right.
So you have that visual there.
Yeah. So you guys have got, the basically one. If you get everything within some sort of semblance of proximity, you've got everything potentially available to activate with one command point type of a thing. I don't know whether you'll necessarily need it. Depends on what they've got going on. But at least for the moment.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'm gonna hit the lobby.
Okay, cool. We'll see you guys up there.
Sounds like a plan.
Populating the cup, Eric.
Okay, so we've got, I didn't get any light cavalry to activate.
Yeah, I failed my roll too.
Yeah. So
I mean,
we should just have 7, right? Who's got?
Do you want me to roll to get extra chits? Oh, I guess this is not 5th edition. Never mind.
Yeah, we should have 7, or that. I think that's our base.
That's our base is 7, yeah. Yeah, and so I didn't make my roll. So Mitch has got number 1. I've got 2, 3, and 4. Mitch has got number 5. Rick's got number 6, and
I've got
Mike's
7.
got number 7. Okay, we've got everybody who's supposed to be there.
Did you guys order ATO's comb?
I did. So I saw the notice that it's going to be shipping next month.
I thought it was supposed to be this week.
The note I saw was that it's. I thought they said they were shipping it in September, like next week. I didn't understand that they were shipping it this week, but maybe it was something else. So this is Against the Odds magazine had for a long time. They'd been trying to put together a small La Bataille game, and so the Battle of Culm was the one that they had selected. It's the one that happens, I think, either concurrent with this one or the day after. And this is where Vendôme was moving, basically to kind of cut off the Allies as they were retreating from Dresden. But then instead of him catching the Allies, he ended up getting surrounded by the Allies and had to surrender his corps. So it was the sort of thing here. Napoleon has this victory at Dresden, but then it's sabotage, for want of a better word, by the loss of Vendôme's corps at Culm. But the nice thing about it is it's supposed to be a nice intro battle. It's basically, one French division and 2 partial Allied divisions. The first day of the battle, the Allies are on the defense and the French are on the attack. And then the second day of the battle, it's the French are on the defense and the Allies are on the attack. So it's an interesting sort of setup there. So we'll see what comes of it. But they're using Premier rules, and what they've done is they've taken the Premier rules and they have converted them into what wargamers would recognize with section 1.1, 1.2, ABC, etc. So it looks like you know, a typical sort of rule book in that regard. So they actually have the rules that you can download from their website. So I took a look at them a couple weeks ago, and they look really nice. I was going to say, if anyone wants to play with the Premier rules, they should probably download those rules and read those. They're certainly going to be able to follow along because they've got a lot of examples of play and things like that that they've added to it. So Lembit, I think Lembit Tovar is his name. He's done a real nice job with that. And he did the Battle of Beauchamp for against the Oz magazine, I don't know what, 10 years or so ago. And so that's a La Bataille
nice.
game. Yeah, that's a nice one too. And that one is also a good sort of intro game. So they need to have some more smaller ones like that that are a little easier for people to kind of get their teeth wet or get their feet wet, get something wet.
They've been working on a Regs 30 rule version of Culm as well too, Rick. And I believe, I mean, I haven't looked in a long time, but I want to say it was near completion, if not complete.
Nice. Okay.
Seeing as how you're a big Premier fan.
I can't stand Premiere.
Well, when did you play?
I mean,
it?
that said, it was my first time playing La Bataille, and the really nice guy, can't remember his name. He was there this year. The British guy,
Oh, Alan. Yeah.
Alan, and we were playing the one with the bunch of Spanish, and the
Yep,
British
you
are
were
going to
playing
hold the little.
Albuera, yeah.
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 And watching our Spanish route because people looked at them.
And
And
they-
there's just cavalry and the artillery rule. Just okay, I'm done.
Oh,
Did not enjoy it.
yeah. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know that there's anything too particular. I think the biggest problem with their rule is that artillery that's in general order terrain, like in a village, is nearly impossible to kill. You know, you gotta get really lucky and get it to to rout or something like that. If it's just disordered, that's not enough. So it takes a while to kill the stuff that's in the village. I think they could fix that if they say, hey, you get a DD result, you lose an increment. So even if the artillery, disorders, it's one increment less, and so you've at least achieved something. Then you attack it a second time, even if it recovers. It's good order. It's half what it was before, and then you attack it again, and then it's gone. But right now, the way they have it, it's you can set up these little Schwerpunkt, in the villages with your artillery, and it's nearly impossible to take out. I don't know
I
that there's
just
anything.
stacked a stack of artillery on a bridge, and I just couldn't dislodge it. And it's just
Oh yeah,
killing me. It's like, how many do you have in there? What? And then I attacked it and actually made it through the gunfire and actually disordered him, and it didn't matter. He just
yeah, because they've recovered
Exactly.
order.
Yeah.
Next thing. So if they had a rule where you couldn't recover from disorder if you're adjacent to an enemy, right? That would prevent those guns from recovering. And then the next turn you attack them, they're still disordered. Then if you get a disorder result, then they're gone. So there's
Right.
two ways that you could kind of deal with that. But yeah, right now it's but the same problem at the flip side is with 5th edition, where you disorder and the whole battery's gone. And you're just
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
well, they failed the preliminary morale check and they ran away, and you're just like, what?
Yeah.
So Ed,
Well, and I think the cavalry was the other one they didn't like in Premiere. Sorry for interrupting. Carry on.
no, that's okay. So what was it about?
No, the cavalry where you could move up there, you can just move wherever, and
Oh yeah, the moving
you didn't actually
melee.
want to charge.
Yeah,
You just meleeed
yeah.
them. Like what?
Yeah,
Stop it.
I discovered that the hard way. I was playing Austerlitz first time. I played whatever the I'd played, I guess, what would have been technically second edition rules, which are the original ones that came with La Bataille back, that Clash of Arms published back in the 80s, and played with third edition rules. So here at Austerlitz, I'm playing with them at Consim, and I just kind of sit in. There was a guy who left, and like, hey, Eric, you want to join? And so I have no idea. And here, one of the guys moves a bunch of Cossacks around and attacks. I had a couple of battalions that only had 1 or 2 increments left. I'm like, what do you mean you're moving and attacking me? Don't you have to declare a charge? No, we don't have to do that. So, yeah,
That's like an 80-something melee. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, stop.
Yeah. Well, and so the way that I always thought that they could fix that is, okay, you could do that, but you're, instead of attacking with the entire unit, you're only attacking with 4 increments or whatever the case might be. So you can't have this big, I mean, when I was
There's no
playtesting,
momentum
yeah,
like
when I was
this or anything,
playing,
right.
what was it? The Prussian stuff, and they've got, who did they have? It was, it was Auerstadt, and they had, I kid you not, they had a Prussian Hussar unit that had 32 increments.
Oh my.
And so it's got 90 some odd melee factor,
Yeah.
99 melee factor, or whatever it was. And we just called it the Death Star Hussar. It just came up next to you and just blew you away. And because it's not charging, you can't form square. And it comes right up next to you in the flank, and boom, there you go. And you're just like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, this system is kind of broken. That rule set's kind of broken in that regard. And this rule set's got problems too. So they all have some
Yeah, they all
issues.
do. Yeah.
So it's just a matter. But I know that if we were playing with something like Premiere, we could make a few tweaks to Premiere to fix it. Those 2 things are the biggest issues. You could move a big group game along a heck of a lot faster because it's just, here's the time movement. You got 10 minutes, move everything on the map and go.
I get a melee with my leaders, actually use them. That'd be so cool.
Yeah. Well, and here, with this, I think I was talking with somebody, maybe it was Matt, saying, in this, you may never suffer a leader casualty ever. If they're never stacked with anybody, they can't be killed. Right. And you're like, how Napoleonic is that? Not very much.
Right.
I seem to recall, leaders getting killed almost every single battle. So, and that's why I kind of liked with 5th edition, where you're forced to stack your leader with one of your units in order to create a maneuver unit. And then you can't kind of do this kedging business as well. It's not as easy to pull off. But that's okay. To each their own.
I think I read once the French lost more, general staff in the Napoleonic Wars than in all the wars subsequent.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I would think even in the Civil War that there were a lot of leaders that were lost.
Oh, in the American Civil War? Yeah, there were tons.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. They're getting waxed all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Losing legs, losing arms, Just think of Stonewall Jackson, for goodness sake. So,
right.
Wasn't he shot by his own guys?
He was.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. So that's why in the Battles of Age of Reason, you've got the potential for your leader, So once again, in that game, you don't have to stack your leaders with the units, but they can still get wounded anyway. So they've got some different leader results where it's like, okay, whatever leader is closest to where this special result happened, he is potentially a casualty. And they're kind of thinking about, a cannonball rolling across and hitting him. You could even have your army leader. You could have Frederick the Great get killed, and he's not anywhere near the action. But the idea is, okay, his horse got spooked and fell over and he broke his neck. That sort of thing happens. So you're just like, oh my gosh. So, and John Bell Hood, Achilles is saying, Hood. I think Hood lost his leg or his arm, something. So
Didn't Isn't that how Lon got killed? He's sitting by a tree.
Yep. And cannonball, just stray
his legs
cannonball
right
took his
off.
legs off. Yeah. Well, and Napoleon almost lost his foot once to a cannonball that was rolling up. It was rolling really slowly, but it still got a lot of mass. Oh yeah, Achilles is saying John Bell Hood, he kept getting shot at almost every major battle. Just
Like a Monty
slowly
Python.
chipping away. Yes, yeah, he's probably the inspiration for the Black Knight. I'm not dead
Not
yet.
dead yet.
Come back, coward. So
There was what was the Napoleonic marshal that had like every battle he was shot at least once.
yeah,
Rop or somebody.
There was somebody I was heard
no,
about
but
today.
there was a marshal that got
33.
shot up at a lot of stuff, but
Yeah, someone had like 33 stab wounds or bullet shots in him.
yeah.
One of the marshals.
I mean, these guys were incredibly brave.
Well, and a lot of them got all shot to pieces or whatever else during their early part of their career. When they were leading the troops, as a captain, lieutenant, brigadier general, whatever.
Shot in the face in Egypt or something like that.
Yeah. So
That's a place I want to get shot in the 1700s. Egypt. A lot of ready medical care, really comfortable, cool temperatures, lots of water, places to relax.
And Tiger.
Is that it? A tiger in Africa?
Isn't that there? That's part of that movie, isn't it? Or maybe
That
that's
is.
another
That
one.
is. Yeah, that's from Monty Python's.
Do we want to do a walkthrough and get a chit or two here?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Data analysis shows too many variables.
All right. So where do we want to start?
Why don't you guys walk us through the allies?
All right. We decided not to use anything at all. We're just going to sit around, and we put all of our chits on the beer tavern. So we're just going to be drinking all of next turn. For me, over here on the west, we've got one on Mesco. We've got another one down here on the 4th Division it's a different Liechtenstein, spelled slightly different. And then we've got one here on the left wing core. So those are 3 for us over there. And then moving further to the east, Mitch has
Does
got
the
a
core
couple.
cover both Greth and
It covers the 2nd Division
Weissenwolf.
here, and it covers the
Yep.
3rd Reserve. Yeah. And then
and you guys
whenever
have
the
some
other guys
cav.
get nearby.
There's a cav group for that as well. Is it connected?
There is, but the cavalry is not adjacent or near their leader at this point in time. So they've got to kedge or figure out where they're going to go. All right, and then Mitch has got some people there with the Austrians.
Yeah. Sonberg in 3 divisions. And then I've got the I don't know exactly what to call it, some sort of brigade-y thing.
It's
with
the
some
light
cavalry.
division under Liechtenstein, a different Liechtenstein.
Yeah.
All right, and then we move a little further, and we've got Michael's got one on the
On Kleist, so the Prussians
Prussian
there.
core.
And then no independent light cav.
Yep. And then
Where is Barclay located at this point?
Right here.
all right, and then we've got and then Rick has got
Roth.
I think the last one, yeah, with Roth over there by Streisen. All right, what about you, fantastic people? Since we're already on the east side of the map, we can start there and I guess work our way elsewhere.
Mike Hawkins, which chits do you have?
I just have Pujol out there in the middle.
Cavalry. Center.
All right, so that is
Robert, which
right
chits
there.
do you have?
Okay.
So I have 2 cavalry divisions with chits. Lefebvre over there in the east, and also Ornano.
Ornano. Okay.
Lefebvre was initiative and Ornano was a live chit.
Okay. Cool. Exciting.
In the center, the Saxon and Garrison is live. That's what. Alex, what do you have?
I have Corps Commander. That's 6 Corps Commander. He only has 1 division that's at the moment within his range.
Okay.
And any cav?
And no cav with. Oh yes, sorry, the heavy cav. Thank you. The heavy cav also has a chip.
The guard cav, right? Guard
heavy cav. Yes.
Yep.
That is Walther.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3 command points. If I'm adding it up correctly. Cool. What's next?
Nat, what do you have?
Okay, I've got 13 here. No, excuse me, 8. So I have the cavalry division with Villain and the light cavalry. I've got to look at it. I have the third MU, and that is the heavy cavalry.
Okay, so I see the heavy cavalry. Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
And there's Villain there.
Okay.
Then I have the 6th chit here with Victor, and so he's got the 6th division in command and not the 4th division. The 4th division has a chit here,
Right.
so that's 7.
Okay. Cool.
And I think that is it.
Very exciting.
Yep.
Okay. Well, with that exciting.
And you put all the chits in the cup, right, Eric?
I only put in the action chits.
Okay, so we should probably put in our chits because I didn't put anything in.
It looks like they're already in. The cup is full, and
I thought somebody had put in the allied chits.
I didn't.
I did not.
I did not either. What happened to the allied chits that were on the board? Did they get deleted? Well, they should have come.
I mean,
up
I
by
see a
now.
bunch at the bottom of it.
Yeah, I took the ones that were used and I brought them all down and put them in order. And
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, don't leave them up there, so that way then that way they're up there, and the ones that you have that are on the board, don't delete them, because we end up reusing them. So that would have been a really.
I don't delete any. I just to be clear, I don't delete them, but some people will put after they're done, they'll put them at the bottom. Like that's what we did as the French for Borodino, right?
Yeah, we just kind of moved them off to the side. Yeah, but we didn't actually delete the ones that were in the cup. So I don't know what happened to the ones that were on the cup.
Would have been interesting if you got into the turn.
It would have been a very interesting turn.
It
really would have been, where we're all drinking a lot of beer.
Yeah, you predicted it.
Yeah.
What are the odds the French are going again?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, what we do is we just hit the undo button.
I'm not going to be doing that this turn.
Famous
I've
last
had
words.
I'm just putting your chits in. You guys.
Why are you making duplicates? Because the 7 that are at the bottom, those are the ones that need to go into the cup.
7
I'm
at
just
the
taking
bottom
them all
of
out
what?
from-
The bottom
taking
of
them all out
the
of the
draw cup screen.
Oh, there's a draw
Those
cup
are the ones
screen.
that was there.
Right.
You guys got to figure out what I'm using.
So we need
1 through 7.
yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we
Can
need.
you not see the 7 that are at the bottom?
No.
Weird.
Yeah,
I see
my
you
my
dragging
my
it
thing does
down.
not. My thing does not. Mine. I scroll down. I don't see anything on the bottom of the the thing.
Interesting.
So like literally like 2 inches below where the
Oh,
unused mute.
oh gosh, I've got to open the window even more.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're putting them there. Oh, yeah. So
Yeah, because
my
that's
my
what we did
window
is
only
like,
opens up and just shows, it cuts off at the bottom where it says number 30.
Yeah.
So that's why nobody saw
explains
it.
it.
Yeah. So when you said you moved them to the bottom, we're like, well, we don't see them. So yeah. So for future reference, I guess, yeah. So I will go ahead and delete that little stack. Okay.
Where did you put in the cup?
We should have everything else in the cup.
And so on the right side, there's a whole
There.
bunch of action chits. Those
Right.
are already in, right?
Yep, they're already in.
Okay.
So let me delete those.
I'm deleting them right
So we don't end up putting them in twice.
now. There.
All right.
That was painful.
All right. Rick, you haven't pulled anything out in a while. Why don't you grab a bunch of chips?
There you go.
Rick, I'm gonna say this and don't take.
There's 4.
So we've got French 5, French 8, reinforcements, and Austrian 1. So I don't know where 5 and 8 are. I suspect they're over on this side of the map.
5 is Alex's 6th Corps of Marmont,
Okay.
and 8 is Matt's Light Cavalry Division with Valin, Light Cavalry Brigade with Valin.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I don't
And
have to
you
go anywhere
really
to watch
screwed
that.
me. You really
Those two groups are close to each other. They're
Yeah.
kind of near.
well,
All right. So
Mine
5 moves first.
totally.
And then I guess, I don't know that that's going to impact you necessarily, Mitch, so you can start to push people around. All right. I will withdraw.
Alex, does that Light Cav skirmisher have a skirmish zone that would slow you down, or did you make it anyway?
No, I made it there, but the problem is I can't get past it. So I might as well
1,
just
2, 3, 4, 5.
and totally lose. Cat.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So when Alex's battalion moves next to the Cav, it can reaction move.
Yeah, they did.
That's what I want to see.
And they can move half, right?
So
They can move up to their full movement allowance. If they move more than half, they become exhausted at the end.
Okay, that's what I was curious about.
So with the cavalry skirmish, it's +2 and +3.
Yeah.
For infantry, in addition to the clear hex point.
Yes.
Okay.
So it would be 1 for him to go there, and then that would be 3, and then that would be another 4. So that's 8. So he, although.
He got the,
Yeah. I'm just making sure I knew it.
Oh, no. But could he have? Because he would have, you couldn't put him into line after he wouldn't have enough to change from column to line.
he was already in line.
Then it would have cost you 2 to move into that hex.
1.5.
And then it would have cost you 4 to move into that hex, and it would have cost you 5 to move into that hex.
Oh,
Yeah, so if they're, Yeah. So if they're in column, they could move there. But you couldn't. You wouldn't have enough movement points to change them back into line.
It's also really important from the French side that we don't go anywhere near that cav skirmisher with infantry. We don't want to get anywhere near it because we're trying to opportunity charge it, not get adjacent to it.
Well, here's the problem. Either I chase them away or I don't move. Excuse me, can't move your cat until I'm done moving. Put your cat back.
Let's stay at a range of 2, and if that means the infantry backs up, it backs up.
Matt, you can't move your cat. I'm still moving. Thank you.
Don't move my cavalry till you're done.
Exactly. I'm the
Okay, thank you.
I gotta move before you can move. So.
So is Eric putting his light cavalry back?
You should.
I don't know. He moved his infantry next to me.
No, I couldn't. We said.
So he put it back because he didn't have enough movement points.
I haven't. Thank you. So, I just want to make sure I can.
So did you change him into column and then you moved him?
Column. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
By the way, next place.
So it's the first.
Right. All right, Matt.
All set?
Yep,
Okay, thank you.
as you wish.
Okay, so I moved that guy already, and I moved my commander.
Valin actually has a command range only of 2, not 3, because he's a brigade commander. It's a mistake in the castle module.
Oh,
And also, yeah, it's only it's the brigade commanders. And also, don't forget that you can't trace command through even your own friendly guys unless they're the same brigades.
okay, but not their zone of influence. I can do that, right?
Yeah.
Like I can trace it through here. All right. Well, I had movement to get to that spot instead, so I'm going to stop there. This guy has what's the thicket?
So here's the thing, right? When you exit general order, you've got to spend 3 points to change their formation.
Well, that's not going to work then. So
Yeah.
he was
So
here
this guy,
one.
yeah, 1, 2, 3. It costs another 5 to go into the woods across the stream. So that's going to be
Right.
8, and then another 3 to change. So that's going to be 11, 12, 13,
I wish I
14.
moved before you moved your infantry. I could have gotten out of your way. All right.
You could also swing them leftish over the bridge, maybe, or whatever, but don't block other people's command.
1, 2, 3, 6.
Yep.
7, 8. Then he's not. That's really as far as I can get them.
Oh, here, Achilles is telling us Oudinot was wounded 34 times.
That's 34 times.
34 times. That'll leave a mark.
Yeah, I believe that was probably PTSD after that.
I think a lot of
Are
them
you gonna
had
move
some
the-
serious PTSD.
I moved.
Now
I
you're
moved
gonna move
Valin. Well, I moved Valin at the beginning, and I was counting
just
on
move.
14, but I got all these units.
Move.
Yeah.
Yeah, move them back. That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, okay, that feels better. Thank you. All right, so that's it for that shit. So put it in the river.
Well, the one. Okay, never mind.
Well, there's only the 3 units plus the leader, right?
All
Well, you
right.
have. Oh, are these guys different group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
okay.
is this guy here, and this guy, and this guy are Velma, and these guys
Got it.
are over here.
Got it.
Merlin.
Merlin
Cool.
Magician. All right, it looks like Mitch is still moving his people, so let's go to the bucket and see what else we get. French number 7. And Allied number 5. That's Mitch's other little group of people. I don't know where French number 7 is. Is that over on this side of the map?
On my side, someplace, I think.
Yeah, I think it's your 4th division.
Yes, it is. It's mine. Yep.
Okay.
So it's good to go?
I don't know if it's good to go, but it can go.
I don't know. So that's So to go into skirmish order, can I do it any place in my move, or do I do it at the beginning?
You can do it any time that you've got movement points.
And it takes 2?
It costs 1 movement point to change into skirmish order.
Okay, thank you.
But very often you'll be occupying a second hex. And as you extend out into that extra hex, that also costs a movement point. So the change is 1, but the total cost is usually 2.
So you don't have enough movement points. The village costs 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let me go back. I went through 2 of them, so probably there's where I'm going to make it.
Yeah, that's where you'd run out of movement points there.
And Matt, when you're moving the skirmishers, there is cavalry in front of you, so you'll need to end up after the division is moved with any skirmishers out front. You want them supported by a battalion right behind them adjacent.
Yep, okay.
Does general order still count for that? In Regs
General
30?
order does. So you can withdraw the skirmishers into general order terrain or into a friendly unit.
Also, as you get to the end of this division, remember that you're going to want it and Victor to all end up in commanders, the division commanders or the corps commanders when the whole thing's done.
Yep, I got that one. That's, yep, absolutely.
Super.
And that will end me up. Actually seeing where he's going to end up, I'm going to move him that way instead of that way.
Sounds good.
Isn't it actually beautiful when you get like the whole division deployed? It's got that checkerboard and the whole corps coming up and you're starting to see the whole thing. It's really pretty cool.
It's good.
A thing of beauty.
I think Wellington said it is always so beautiful at the beginning. Matt, that little battalion's marked out of command. Is it in command or out of command?
It was out of command when it started.
So
It
it
could
would
probably
move
can't. It
during
moves in
the-
kedging and regroup.
Yeah.
All right. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Must have been about there.
And the guy that's disordered could only move half his movement, which would have been 4 movement points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think he could only make it this far from where he was.
Well, I moved him 8, right? So I
Right.
subtracted 4 from him.
Yeah.
So that's the.
And then one other really sweet thing you could do with your ADC, that loose guy Marginet, he could run over and join the routed guy, maybe. Then that'll help him rally later on.
Hey, let me get to that in a second. That's a great idea. But I wanted to do, I've still got something here in the 4th that has to go. So that's out of supply. So he has to do in kedging. And then this guy is in 6th division. Okay, so I am done with this division. But I just want to double check because I got to move Victor, and Victor's got to be within 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Victor has to be in this spot. Let me just see if that's going to be all right. That looks like it's going to be an okay spot. Okay, so I'm happy. Thank you guys.
So
for
you would
patience.
move Victor now because he's his maneuver unit for his
This
core
is
came
an
up.
independent division, not in the chip.
Oh, it's the other one is the other one. Oh, okay.
Yep. So
But the
move it
ADC Mongenet, I think, started stacked with a 4th division unit. So you would move the ADC now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can go 12, right?
And the roads are half. Yeah.
Right, but you've got an artillery unit on top of him. I mean, or underneath him. So
Oh,
you,
yeah, that
you
doesn't go
move
in.
the artillery unit at the same time.
But he
2714.
goes-
2714 is right here.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Does he have to pay over the bridge?
But I'll have the artillery should join the corps leader, Victor.
It should go with the divisional commander.
Divisional command.
The divisional commander, yeah, because that's attached to the 4th division.
3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So that's moved. The ADC is moved. All right. He should not be marked moved. And he is not marked moved. Good. Okay, I'm done with that. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you.
That's okay.
Who's next?
Mitch, I don't know. Mitch, are you still moving group 1? Or are you moving? So the next one after group 1 is group 5. It doesn't look like you've moved. Oh, did you move group 5? It looks like maybe. Okay.
Most of them.
All right. I haven't been watching what's going on that side of the map. All right. Can we draw another couple before we wrap things up? Or we need to pack it up?
Might have called in a night. I've been traveling most of the day today.
Okay. Well, this is as good a time as any for us to wrap it up here. So I know it looks like Mitch is still moving stuff. So
Well, let me say this. As long as my chit is not pulled, because I'm too fried to do my chit.
yeah. No, we're fine. We'll just have Mitch wrap things up, and then we can end it. I'll go ahead and end the live stream here. Thanks to everyone who was tuning in, particularly thanks to Achilles, who was giving us the details on how many times Woodno got shot, stabbed, poked, and in a bar fight, bottles thrown at him, etc. So, all right, and I'm going to save.
You know, the older I get, the more getting killed in a bar fight sounds like a good deal compared to everything else that's coming up.
I don't know. I want to go like John Entwistle.
I am not familiar with that story.
John Entwistle was the bass player for the Who. He died in Las Vegas after a show, and they found him in a room with 2 prostitutes and a table full of cocaine.